welcome back to my channel. It's totally been forever. I feel like I don't even know what to even start with, but I am gonna kind of start with the obvious, I guess. So I am pumping. You can probably see my pump strap right here. I'm using the motif Luna today, and I also have, you probably can't tell, but I also have my LAVIE warming massagers on, and my voice has totally changed because I had wicked bad bronchitis or some type of cough thing, I don't even know. And so here we are though, a couple weeks later after I just got my LNA license. So today's video is literally just gonna be a sit down chit chat, kind of update you guys on what I've been doing, what I'm kind of planning to do in the future. The holidays are coming up. We just had Halloween, and Thanksgiving is right around the corner. So I just wanted to sort of do this little chit chat, and you guys voted for this on Instagram. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll link it up above. And if you don't follow me here or subscribe on YouTube, please subscribe. We would love to have you. We're super close to 500 subscribers. And once we hit 500, I am going to be doing a giveaway. And actually, LAVIE told me that we might be able to do kind of a giveaway with one of their items. So if you guys are interested in using one of their products, so I'm not sure which product it'll be, maybe it'll be the roller or the original massager or one of the warmers, I'm not sure yet, but they definitely reached out to me and said that once I'm ready to do the giveaway to let them know. And I'm super excited. I'm really excited for you guys because these are such great nursing and pumping products, and I think it'd be super fun to give one of you guys one of these products once we hit 500 subscribers. And then once we hit 1,000, oh my god, maybe we'll do maybe 2 LAVIE products or something, or I don't know, but I'm just in love with this company. As I said before, I am an affiliate with LAVIE. I do have a code, and I'll link it here on the screen for you guys, and it does give you some money off, and some of it does go to support me. So I do just want to give a really big thank you to all of you who have bought the LAVIE products using my code. And it totally has mean a lot to me, and LAVIE is just such a great company. Okay, so my voice also is sort of leaving, so if it sounds like I'm pausing or just weird, it's because I'm still getting over this cold. But also, can we just take a note to just talk about my hair? I've been having such a weird hair moment from all of the hair loss that I had with this surrogacy pregnancy, and the pumping is still making kind of my hair just be weird. And I haven't gone to my hairdresser, which is my kitchen, my hairdresser. No, I do actually have a hairdresser, but a lot of times I do my own hair because it's cheaper, faster, and I don't have to find somebody to watch my kids. But anyways, so one of the first things that I do want to talk to you guys about is my LNA, and that was let's see, almost 2 weeks ago that I just got my license. I'm literally in awe. I was studying as much as I could, which wasn't a lot because I really didn't have a lot of time, because I also just started working too, evenings. Not every day, I'm only working 3 days a week, or 3 evenings a week, I should say, at my local assisted living. And I'm also trying to get my foot in the door at my local hospital to work in the birthing unit, of course. But LNAs aren't necessarily in birthing units as much as an LPN or an RN is. If you're not sure what an LNA is, it's a licensed nursing assistant. A lot of places call them CNAs, certified nursing assistant, but it's not actually the same thing. They do the same things, but I actually have a license where a CNA is a certification. So the license is actually a little bit higher on the tier if you're I guess, measuring or whatever. So New Hampshire does LNAs, where I think most states do CNAs. But I'm not like 100% on that, but that's just something that I've heard / read. But it was like, I am not somebody who tests very well. I just get so nervous and just, I feel like I go to the test or whatever and I just like forget everything because I'm just like so nervous, or like I feel like I didn't study the right things or whatever. Like it's really just a weird thing. And but I passed. Like I was so excited for myself. Like I did trip up on a couple things during my test, and like I didn't get, you know, 100%, but I'm totally cool with it. I still have my license. I'm still like licensed to give care at an assisted living. Oh my god, it's starting. So I'm like really proud of myself for even like going through with this. I feel like a lot of this kind of where this started was because, you know, I wanted to go back to school to like be a nurse, but for right now that schooling is like gonna take too long and my kids are still little, so I can't really go back to school full time. I kind of could if they offered classes like in the evenings or online, but like they really, where I live, it's like very kind of limited on either like classes or time frames and that type of stuff. So a lot of people have suggested online stuff, which is great, but like I have a lot of my prereq classes, so the classes that I would actually need to start taking are more of like a clinical class, and I would really need that to be in the evening right now because my husband works and my children are so little, and so, you know, somebody needs to be with them during the day. So it's not really like feasible for me to just like go out during the day and just like go back to school like full time. So the LNA position was really perfect because they were offering classes all day just on the evening or just on the weekends. So it was completely great and I had a blast. Like my classmates were awesome. There was only 6 of us in the class and my teacher was just beyond great. Like I went to 4 colleges. 4. Yeah. And there's probably only one other teacher that I can remember that I really liked in those colleges that I felt like actually enjoyed being a teacher. And then there was my LNA teacher. Like, so 2 teachers that I feel like out of the 4 colleges that I had who actually, maybe 3 teachers, but she just, my teacher for the LNA class, she was just so, just at our level. She was just at our level. She was relatable. She was easy to understand. She didn't like drag out the curriculum. She was constantly open to questions, and like we would go on tangents, you know, about certain subjects or things that really didn't pertain to LNA class, but it was okay. Like it wasn't a problem. It was just how we learned and questions, and everything was a go with her. And she like had sort of done a lot of things in her life as well, and it was really great to hear that from somebody who was a lot older than us but still had the same ambitions as us and still had the same goals as us, which was, you know, live a happy life, make money, spend time with friends and family, you know, like just enjoying being. And I don't know, she was just such an inspiration, and all of my other classmates like loved her too. Like there wasn't like one of us who was like, geez, you know, can't even deal with our teacher. Like she was just 110% great. And we had such a blast, and it was bittersweet for us to leave the classroom. Like we all ended up taking a picture together, and then we framed it and gave it to our teacher on the last day, our little graduation. And if you follow me on Instagram, I do have some of the pictures there. So you can go and check that out if you want. But like it was just such a good environment, and I feel so blessed and just so good about it that it just makes me want to like go back to school for more stuff. It like makes me want to go and get my RN or my LPN or whatever. Like, I definitely want to take a little break because I think I got really sick because I was just doing so much. Like, I mean, I was going to school and then I started a new job, and like, it wasn't a full-time job, but it was just a lot. And, you know, I'm still pumping, and it was just a lot. So I definitely want to give myself a break. And now that we're going into the holidays, it's just easier to kind of not think about school or like extra education right now and just see what 2020 brings. Oh my god, like, I'm already talking about 2020, like, what in the world? Okay, I just had to readjust my pump. But it just, I don't know, it was just such a great experience. And if you're like looking to go back to school, like, just do it. Like, I was really hesitant because I was like, you know, is it gonna be worth it? Like, it's a lot of money and it's a lot of time, and like, am I actually gonna be good at it? And I just think you definitely should. Like, I mean, I didn't go back to school for that long. It was only 8 weeks, but still, it was 8 weeks that I learned like all this new stuff, and now I have a job, and it's like they're constantly hiring for LNA, so there's a ton of job security in it, and there's a ton of just like growth because you can, you know, move up in the tiers of nursing, and it's just totally great. It's totally great. So another thing that I wanted to talk about is my pumping, because I feel like I haven't really like touched too much on what I'm doing or like how it's been going, but since I started school, I had to go down to 5 pumps per day, which has actually been really, really great. And I thought that after I stopped school that I would go back to 6, and I'm not. It's too much. The 5 times a day is fine. Some days I only get 4 pumps a day in, and I'm still like keeping up with my like roughly 40 ounces a day pump schedule, and that's fine. Like, I don't need to be making like more than that. You know, it's more of like, you know, me being not upset seeing the numbers going down, but just like kind of sad. Well, I mean, I guess it is kind of upsetting, like, just seeing the numbers go down a little bit, but like, I don't actually have a baby right now, so like, I'm not, you know, seeing the baby and being like, oh, you know, I need to keep up with the ounces or whatever. Like, this is just for the milk bank, so it really doesn't matter as long as like I'm getting my coolers out. I actually just packed a cooler this morning, and it's sitting on my front little breezeway, waiting for the FedEx guy to come and pick it up. So, you know, like, things are still happening and still going, and Prolacta is actually trying to get people to donate now. So if you are interested in donating to this milk bank, they do compensate you. So if you're not a surrogate, you can totally donate to Tiny Treasures Milk Bank, and I'll have all their information linked down below. But they are actually looking for donors. I guess they have a slight donor shortage, so they are looking for people like you and me to donate. If you are a surrogate and you're looking to donate, just personal message me on Instagram. And I will give you the information for that milk bank. Like I've said before, that milk bank is a little bit more private than their Tiny Treasures milk bank, which is specifically for mothers with babies. They just keep the surrogate one a little bit more separate from Tiny Treasures. So if you're really interested, I definitely would check it out. I know that there can sort of seem like it's a very rigorous cleaning routine and that it's just not worth it. And yes, like, the cleaning routine is pretty rigorous, but I feel like in the end, it's really worth it. And once you get that cleaning routine down, it's like second nature. It's just something extra that you do during the day. If you have time to do it, or extra milk, do it. Like, I think it's really fun and rewarding. It's good for everybody, so definitely something to check out. But pumping has been going really well. I've been using my pump strap like constantly. I'll have anything I'm talking about linked down below, so don't worry. But I love my pump strap. I actually want to get another one. I have 2. I have the pink one and the purple one, but I really want to get a third one just because I want to kind of keep one in my Sarah Wells bag, which, oh my gosh, I love this print. Like, isn't this beautiful? Ugh. But I want to keep another one in there and then have one when I'm pumping and then have another one that's like in the wash, so then I can kind of switch out a little bit more and kind of, you know, not do laundry as often. Or at least think that I don't do laundry as often, but I don't even know. Oh my gosh, my voice. This was another thing, like, this bag came in. Why did I get this? Oh, I got this one for school. I did used to have the Claire and I actually didn't like it. So I'm gonna like really suggest the Lizzie bag, I think is the best one. This is the Lizzie bag in like the berry bloom print, I think. I'll have it linked down below, but the Claire bag was just too stiff. I just couldn't seem to fit anything in it. Where the Lizzie bags are just like, they're a little bit more collapsible and I feel like they just fit like a lot more in there. It's hard for me to hold up because I'm pumping, but oh yeah, here's my other like pump strap in here. I have my, oh, this is my baby Buddha pump, which I've actually been using this pump a lot more now. I've been getting a lot of clogs because I've been working and I'm only working per diem, so my like time, my pumping times have been moving around, so I've been getting some more clogs. Oh, you guys have probably seen this. This is my pumping cover, and there really isn't too much else in here because I'm not going to school anymore, but when I was, there was a ton of stuff in here. Oh, I just have a, what is this? Hand sanitizer? Oh, this stuff. I did want to mention this to you guys. I mentioned this on my Instagram, but if you don't follow me there, you're totally like not going to know what I'm talking about. You probably can't see this. I need to like get an actual filming camera. Santa. But this is the Kaboo, I hope I'm saying that right, or Kobu, I don't know. Kaboo Pump Pleasantly Natural Pumping Spray. This is like a, like coconut oil, but in a spray. So it's so like convenient and mess-free. I love this stuff. I use this when I travel. It's super awesome. It's 1 fluid ounce for like $13 to $14. That's a lot. It totally is a lot. But the company did actually reach out to me after I did the little review on Instagram, and they said that they really couldn't get the price like any lower, that they want it to be, but like they just couldn't. But the good thing about it being 1 fluid ounce is that you can actually travel with this on a plane. So that's like a total plus. So if you're like on a plane, and you need to pump, like you can still, you know, bring your coconut oil, because if you're having pain when you're pumping, use the coconut oil. Like that stuff is just a lifesaver. And you know, any of these, the LAVIE products too, will totally help with like pain and discomfort. I feel like there was something else that I like wanted to talk to you guys about too, like oh, so I did receive the Lactech like Sleepy Mommy adapter thing in the mail, and I want to do like a whole separate video on that for you guys, like reviewing it. I want to try it like in the video and like show you guys how it works. I've like kind of seen mixed reviews for it. Somebody did, which this sounds really like awesome and I definitely want to try this, is that it's really, really useful in the car, because then you don't have like all this kind of stuff here that's like in your way to drive. So like all your bottles and stuff can like sit in your cup holder. So that's like, I thought that that was like super interesting, and I was like, ooh, like I definitely want to try that. I do really like the Motif Luna. The reason why I like, it might seem like I change up my pumps is mainly because like I've been using the Sonata now for like, I don't know, a good chunk of like last month and probably the month before. And then like all of a sudden I feel like my output isn't that great, and so then I'm like, okay, like I need to switch up my pump. And so I've noticed that if you notice your kind of output like diminishing and you haven't really changed anything and you've been using your pump a lot, try a different pump if you can, like if you have another pump, or just borrow another pump from a friend or something, just to kind of get like a different stimulation for a little while. I've noticed it totally helps. It'll help my slacker boob too. Like I have a really bad slacker side and I really should be power pumping it, but you know, like I just don't because I'm lazy and I don't really have, I'm not making time for it. That's what it is. Like I really should just make more time. But you know, it's hard sometimes to make time for things. But over the weekend, my family and I actually decorated for Christmas because we were just like, you know what? Just skip Thanksgiving decorations. Let's just decorate for Christmas. I just got these red pillows from Home Goods. They're like really pretty. I really like them. And then I got like some felt, like little ball garland things. And they're like on my windows. You might see like, no, I don't think you can see it, but there's some like Christmas stuff over there. But we like actually threw out a lot of our Christmas decorations this year because they were just like so old and they just all like didn't match. And so I feel like once we actually put some of this Christmas stuff away, we'll actually throw out even more and just get like some new stuff. They just opened a Home Goods locally to me and it's been great because I'm like, ooh, I love this store. But I don't know about you. I also have not done any Christmas shopping. Nothing. Like no Christmas shopping. It's bad. Usually I do a Black Friday video, but this year I'm not gonna have one because I'm not actually going to Black Friday. It's really upsetting because every year I've gone Black Friday shopping and this year I haven't and I'm not going to. I might do like the Cyber Monday and order stuff online, but I'm not gonna like get up at 3 in the morning and go out and go shopping. It's just, it's too much, and with the pumping, like it'll throw everything way out of whack, and like I'm just kind of over it. Like maybe I'll do it next year, but it's just too much this year. Like too much is just, it's too much. But and I feel like you don't actually get that really good of deals. Like you don't. You do on like electronics and that's kind of it. Like everything else, it's not really that good of a deal. You can find it online for even better deals. And if you have Amazon Prime, like you're pretty much set. You know, other videos that you guys want me to like do, please let me know in the comments because I would love to do them for you. I do have a couple of other pumps that I know pumps and like kind of accessories like the Freemies. I still haven't gotten down to like trying the Freemies and I need to because all of you guys keep telling me to try them. I do have the Lancino Smart Pump, so if you want me to do a review on that, I totally can. I do have the Pump and Style, so if you want me to do a review on the Pump and Style, I can too. You know, just let me know and I will get the videos out to you as soon as possible. But I ask you guys a little bit on Instagram what you want to see. It's kind of easier there, so if you're not following me on Instagram, like definitely follow me. But we are so close to 500 subscribers and I can't believe it. Like, it's amazing. I literally started this channel like, I think a little over 2 years ago, and maybe it's been like a year. I don't even know, but it has to be like over a year. But it's gotten like, once I hit 100 subscribers, like every day, like I'm getting new subscribers and it's so great and I love doing this. I feel like I'm only going to be able to be uploading once a week. I wish I could do twice a week, but with work and just everything, it's hard to do more than 2. But I will definitely put out like bonus videos and stuff like that for you guys. But if there's anything that you do want to see, like please let me know in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I will see you in my next.